subscribe to Dylan's Little Hobbies right now.
By the end of this week, that intro is going to change, as well as my logo. I'm gonna be updating my logo by the end of this week. What is up, guys? We are back. It is anime catch up. I cannot wait for this. Without further ado, before we really dive deep into it, without further ado, introduce yourself, my buddy Sour.
Hello, I am Sour Kraus. You can find me on my own channel.
My buddy Sour.
Sour. Oh wait. There we go. Yes, I'm Sour Kraus. You can find me on my own channel, Sour Kraus. I'm also on Instagram, SourKraus06. Discord, SourKraus number 4433. And I'm also on this person's channel, Dylan's Little Hobbies. Subscribe to him. And also the Austin and Android 243's channel.
Yep. Yeah, and don't forget to actually check out the Austin Air as well as Android 243's channel, because we have been doing some Andor and Star Wars, and we actually got our buddy Nindroid to actually talk about anime over on Galactic Chat, which has been awesome. Austin and me are playing a couple of really cool Batman videos on his channel, as well as I have a couple of Batman streams planned for my channel as well, so look forward to that. This is going to be a lot of fun. Speaking of the Austinator, here he comes. You say his name, he shows up. What is up, man? Yeah, I cannot wait to, we actually ended up watching a couple of the M together last night. I can't wait to review the Teen Titans, and the Teen Titans. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Batman. I can't believe how well I ended up loving that movie. We'll talk about that in a different stream. What is up, Nindroid243? Glad you could make it, man. I know you probably won't stay because it's anime related, but hey, everybody, go check out Nindroid243's channel, because I'm telling you what, we got this guy talking about Chainsaw Man over on Galactic Chat. So much fun.
As he should.
Dude. I know, right? Such a good show. And we really got nothing planned. I just want to talk about anime, go through a couple of the best of the episodes. I think the first one we're going to talk about, though, dude, it's just because I can't get it out of my darn head. I'm sharing my screen for this one, dude. I have to. I have to share this image. What the heck is that face?
The greatest face.
Oh my god! So whenever Mob gets on a high horse, because we haven't seen this emotion from Mob ever. Whenever Mob gets on his high horse, he apparently turns into Squidward.
A Giga Chad. Or became a Giga Chad.
Dude. That was so hilarious. That was such a funny episode. So of course, Sauerkraut, you actually told me about a theory that you had about what Mob Psycho's big villain this season was gonna be, and I have my own theory, and both of them could come true, but so far yours has come correct with this episode. Go ahead and tell them a little bit about your theory.
Yeah. So I think Dimple might be the main villain, because like just from what I saw of the trailers and like from what I've heard from the manga readers, I don't think I was spoiled. I'm pretty sure, but I'm pretty sure. I think that Dimple might be at least the main villain of this final season.
It will be interesting, but basically the quote-unquote story, aside from Mob's amazing face, that is going to become one of the biggest memes ever. The episode is pretty simple. Mob feels like he's starting to talk to a lot of girls, especially the girl that he likes, just say, and she'll see him later, which really means nothing, but to him it means a whole lot, because it's the girl that he likes, so he thinks he's getting popular, and gets the whole super cool face. Meanwhile, in the background, we have Dimple, and he's going around absorbing power from the tree, which, by the way, is a giant piece of broccoli that people are worshipping, believing that it's from a god, which
Yep.
they don't realize is Mob.
Nope.
And because they're giving so much energy into the tree, it's giving the tree power, which Simple is more than willing to take for his own control. Dimple tries to get into Mob that he should actually be the god or be their god and work alongside Dimple, but Dimple's Mob's like, hey, you know what? Just stop it with your schemes. That was one of the best lines when we have Psycho and it truly shows his growth because in the beginning of Mob Psycho, he would never have had the guts to say that to anyone. You know what I mean? Just to see that
Yeah.
growth from one line was great, but he basically goes, "Yeah, just stop with your stupid schemes, Dimple. I'm over it. I'm trying to get a girl. I got this shad face now. I'm good." God, that face. That face is such a meme. All right, the next one to get out of the way, out of the cute factor. The cute factor. We gotta talk about the cute factor. Again, there's really not too much I can talk about with this one. And that is, of course, Spy X Family. I mean, it was a pretty good episode. We basically have the end of this little arc with the dog. The dog saves the dog basically saves Anya, and now Anya kind of saves the dog's life. You know, there's really not much
Very
there.
cute.
You know what I mean?
As
It
usual.
was a very cute, very wholesome type of episode. We also gotta find a name for the dog, which I actually love the fact that she ends
Oh
up
no!
naming the
Crap.
dog Bond after the Bond TV show. I don't know where Sour went, but he'll be back. Yeah, finding Lil Bond and finally naming Bond Bond. It's cute. It's a very adorable episode, but there's really not much that's happened compared to the last couple of episodes. That isn't to say that this is filler or anything like that. This is just it's a very wholesome show, very cute, very sweet. I really did enjoy it. And your device is not connecting. And if I am not mistaken, we are gonna watch The Dark Knight Returns tonight. Yes, we are. Yes, we are, the Air. Sour is back. He is. Oh, God. Yeah, what are your thoughts about this episode, Sour? I mean, it's just a very cute episode. There's not much to talk about here. I mean, it was cute that Anya was trying to figure out a name. It was adorable that Anya thought that uh I can't remember the boy's name now, but
Lloyd.
what? Huh? Go ahead.
No, not Lloyd. You're
Yeah,
asking
she
for
was
the dog's
trying.
name, right?
No, I'm talking about out the boy she was trying to impress because she has that mission she has to do. She got the dog because of him. I can't remember his name, but yeah, it's such a cute little episode. There's not much here, not much to talk about. Just a cute
Ian.
little episode.
Can
Any
you not
thoughts
hear me?
about this Yeah, I can hear you, man. Any thoughts about this
It's
episode
Damien.
other
His
than
name's
it being
Damien.
Damien? That's right. Thank you. Yeah. So, she basically got the dog. It was cute that she went to Damien, expecting him to want to be friends with her because of the dog, and mission accomplished, right? Oh, dude,
Yeah.
it was so funny when he just trashes her and says, "No, that's his dumb name. You named it dog. What?" That gives her the ability, the motivation to finally find a name for the dog, and I think it's cute that she eventually decides to name it Bond after her favorite TV show. Not to mention Bond. I mean, it's a spy show. It makes so much sense to name it Bond. It's not even funny.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cue episode. All right,
Yeah, I liked it.
moving
Was
right
anything special?
along.
Decent. Right?
No, it really wasn't. There really wasn't much. It was just 2 episodes of wholesomeness, 2 episodes of good laughs. Now we get to the real serious moments. We get to none other than her being back. We are talking about Bleach. Yes, Bleach episode 2 of the 1,000-Year Blood Arc. Dude, I was not expecting to see her back. I'm gonna be honest with you. I remember always liking her character. She was always fun. I don't remember her little ant partner name as well, but he's back too. They're part of the Hollows.
Yep.
Interesting.
Gosh,
And dude, yeah, I think I have no idea, but dude, the animation. You have their animation back together. They've never looked cleaner. The animation is so spot on, so crisp. It's so good. It's so nice to look at. But basically, she has returned. Why has she returned? Because it turns out that the Quincy has taken over the Hollow's land. Oh yeah, that's right. The Quincy are the big villains of the series, which is weird considering they all disappeared a long time ago.
Yeah, they all died out, and the last supposed two were Urio and his father. So,
Yes,
how come these guys are Quincy's?
I know, right? Which here's the thing about Idio, especially. I've always liked his character. He's always been probably my favorite character of the group, mostly because of just his backstory and how different he is from everybody else. Because basically everybody else is just a human, but he actually has knowledge of the Hollows from the beginning, and his abilities are super different. So to find that these Quincy have those type abilities, oh dude, how dangerous is that gonna be to go up against Bankai? And the fact that they have abilities to take away Bankai as well, that's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they really couldn't take away Ichigo's, it was insane to see. Awesome fight scene. They also had an awesome fight scene. We got to meet this new Quincy, like I want to call him a general.
Kyoki, I think his name is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce that, but he's like a general for the Quincy army, or what remains of the Quincy army.
Yeah, he's Stern Rider. I think his letter was G. I think I forget.
Dude,
It said in the episode. Dude. I think his letter was.
Yeah, it was brutal. He was definitely brutal, that's for sure. Such a great scene to see him in. So basically, Nell and her friend show up back in the human world, find Ichigo, tell Ichigo, hey, guess what? We have a bit of trouble. And then that's when, of course, Kakashi Part 2 shows up. I'm just kidding about that, but you know who I'm talking about. He shows up. Yeah. He's like, "Hey, you guys want to go back to their world?" Dude, he's Kakashi. He's literally the Bleach version of Kakashi.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, they go back to the Hollow Lands, and they sneak around, and they're trying to figure out what the heck is going on. They're trying to figure out where the Hollow Master has been. She has been captured by the Quincy boss himself.
Yep.
Boy,
do you remember her, by the way?
I do, but not her name. You see, I'm just so bad with names.
Her name is Tier Holiday. She was one
of the most powerful beings that we've ever faced. And to see her in such a state, it really builds up the anticipation for the big fight with Ichigo. You know what I mean? Can Ichigo even stand that level of power? I mean, he almost couldn't the last time he fought him.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, This is gonna be insane, and it's really different because if I remember correctly, Ichigo no longer has hollow abilities, correct? Or am I wrong?
No, I'm pretty sure he still does. He got them back.
Interesting.
I think so.
It,
I'm pretty sure.
it's gonna be interesting to see where that leads to. Very good episode. A lot of fun. Cannot wait to see where Bleach goes. It's nice to see Nell and her interactions with Ichigo. Just reminds me of the good old episodes. So much fun. So much fun. Bleach being back, one of the best animes ever being back. That's great. And moving right along to the last topic of the day. We got none other than, and we already talked about it, we know we want to talk about more. I want it to be Tuesday already, man. It's almost Tuesday.
It's one more day.
Yep. That is, without a doubt, Chainsaw Man! Dude, I used that on the thumbnail, too. This image is perfect to use for Chainsaw Man. So what happens this episode? This is basically an episode that explains basically the setup that Ichigo. Now I'm talking about Bleach again. This episode is basically the episode that sets up what Chainsaw Man and Denji is going to basically be. Denji, he's a devil hunter, and the reason why he's a devil hunter is because, seriously, he has no choice. He either gets killed as a devil or works for the devil hunters. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's it. I'm actually gonna say her name right. It's Makima, right?
Yeah, good job. I'm proud of you.
No, I'm going back to it. It just doesn't sound right. So Mikima actually introduces Denji to. I know it's Makima. Makima introduces Denji to a co-worker, which is basically going to be in charge of Denji's leash. Yes, Denji's still a dog. And what does he do to the co-worker? Kicks him right. As you can see by the image, their interactions go great. That their first introductions go great with each other. Believe it or not, it's actually kind of Aki's fault, because Aki takes them aside, beats the hell out of them, tells them, "Hey, you know what? You ain't cut out for this job. It's too dark. It's too dangerous. Just leave." Of course, that's when he finds out he can't leave because he's a devil himself, and Aki has to hunt him if he actually walks away. But because he gets his butt, then she comes right with that foot. And so starts a beautiful friendship in the series. I'm not even kidding. I'm not kidding with that. They actually become very good friends by the rest of the show. I am a manga reader. I don't look into it too deeply, but this is the beginning of the great trio. And it all starts with Aki.
Man, if you don't look into your favorite series too deeply, are you even a true fan? I don't think you are.
Yeah, I know. We also meet Power. Power was great. She has a great scene. We introduce her. Yeah, Power. Oh, we all love Power. Power is, of course, the Blood Devil. She is a fiend. We get the explanation of fiends, which is basically when someone dies, but the devil takes over their body. Unlike Denji, who died where the devil merged with the body, but didn't take over it. Yeah, there was a devil contract between the two of them, which is not how fiends are created, which is interesting. And that sets up a lot for what comes down the line in terms of the manga. But again, no manga spoilers. Power is great. She's the Blood Devil. As soon as she gets a sniff of a devil, she goes crazy for blood, uses her own blood to create weapons, and destroys it. She's gonna be a great character, I can tell you that. For you anime onlys, she's gonna be a great character. Anything you want to talk about when it comes to episode 2, man?
If I do, I'd probably like get too far into it. So I'm just gonna say, very good episode. I loved it a lot, and the animation's beautiful, and the cinematography.
Dude, the animation is great. Like, dude, we are being so spoiled this anime season. We got Mob Psycho's animation. We have Spy X Family, which again, it's very wholesome, very cute little story, but it's very its animation is very crisp, very clean. And then you have the animation from Chainsaw Man and Bleach. Like, we are just being spoiled this season when it comes to animation, man. There's so much good animation out there. It's a lot of fun. Well, with that said, guys, we kind of went through that pretty fast, which is good because I'm pretty sure you gotta get out of here in a little bit. We went through that pretty fast, but hey, we are of course going to be keeping up with these streams. Next stream I will be talking about Spy X Family episode. I think it's 4 or 5. I have not watched the new episode yet when this video comes out, but I will be watching it soon. I'm interested to see where the Bleach storyline goes. I'm interested to see where Mob Psycho goes as well, because we do get this moment from the trailers where he basically gets knocked out by, I think a car hits him. I think a car hits him and he goes crazy. So I'm curious on where that's going to go. And then, and of course, it's Chainsaw Man. Even though I do know the manga, I do know the story, it's great just to see these characters come to life, basically. So, it's all a treat. It's all a treat. And it's crazy that it's all being given to us basically in the same time frame. That's crazy. There's too much good anime out there, folks. And if you are not an anime fan and you're just starting to get into the anime community, I'm telling you, you are beyond lucky. There is no better time you could ever have chosen to get into anime with all these new animes coming out with the top cleanest animation possible. You guys are being spoiled. Wasn't like that when I got into anime, I can tell you that. With that said, Sauerkraut, go ahead and tell people where they can find you.
You can find me on my channel, Sauerkraut. You can find me on Discord, Sauerkraut4433. You can follow me on Instagram, Sauerkraut6. I'm also on Dylan's Little Hobbies channel, the Austin channel, and Ninja333 channel. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, you guys, make sure you go over there and subscribe to my buddy Sauerkraut. We have a couple of Chainsaw Man reviews planned, and dude, you should really start reviewing Bleach as well on your channel. I know you're a super fan of Bleach. Yeah, I know, it's hard to find time. I'm finding the same situation, dude. This stream was supposed to be done like last week, but I've been finding a hard time to just sit down and make videos because, again, there's so much other stuff to watch. It's insane, and I'm trying to keep up with it all. I got like 3 streams already planned with my buddy Austin to do about Batman, including Batman versus the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That will be the next one. That will be fun. I don't know when I'm gonna do that. I still have Ninjago videos planned that I gotta put out at some time. Yeah. I got a lot planned for my own channel. We got a lot planned for Sauerkraut's channel, Ninja243's channel, as well as the Austin Air. Go check out those guys. Go subscribe to all of them. And don't forget to subscribe to me for more anime catch-up, as well as Ninjago, and hey, whatever else I do on this channel. I don't even know at this point. With that said, guys, thank you guys for watching, and we are out for now.